to take for you guys to take care of this child equally, you shouldn't be able to ask for anything else. Or you should go back to the judge if that's how you feel, since you didn't put these people in our business. Now, will I go outside if my child needs something? Absolutely. But what tends to happen a lot of times is it's not a need, it's just neglect, because you know that other party is going to do it if necessary.
You got it working.
That's my take. Y'all take it from there.
Yeah, that there's some valid points there, but at the end of the day, you're still the child's parent, and you still have to provide for your child. It doesn't matter. My point is, it doesn't matter what happens at the other household. It matters.
It absolutely matters.
No, well, there's nothing you can do about it.
If it's a continued trend of you being irresponsible with what's necessary to take care of the child, maybe you shouldn't be the governing party over that child. If you can't responsibly live your life, and my child can walk around with holes in their shoes,
that is a big.
Wash their clothes, then you shouldn't be the governing party over them. You give my child.
That's a true statement, but.
And I will do a whole lot better. That's what we're saying. We're not taking any accountability away from either party. Let's stop doing that.
But that's a true statement. But it doesn't matter. As you know, court doesn't happen the next day. It takes 6 months.
It surely doesn't.
So you're gonna let your kid walk around with holes in his shoes for 6 months until you can go before the judge and say, "Hey, she's doing that." No, you're gonna buy the pair of shoes, or you're gonna be like, "Fuck that kid." Or go deal with your mom. I don't want to be your parent right now. Go deal with your mom.
But bro, you're conflating two different issues.
No,
you know
it's all the same.
Say both of those equate to the same thing.
It's all the same thing. So if your kid is struggling and he needs something that is a necessity, like shoes, then you should provide for that regardless of that. It's a necessity.
I understand that.
So
and I agree with you. But the fact of the matter is, we can't continue to reward bad behavior, because then it turns into a habit, right?
But the only
one. Wait, Melvin, let me get off. Let me get off.
No, I'm just saying it turns into a habit where these mothers, go out here and purposely not buy the shoes.
Oh, of course.
It is purposely ask your dad for this, or it's purposely ask your mother for this. You know what I mean? It's a purposeful act after so many times. And if we're going to continue to do that, there does have to come a point where you got to sit on your morals and son, look, this is why it's going to have to happen this way, or daughter, this is why it's going to have to happen this way. I got some stuff over here for you. You know what I mean? When you come over here, but you can't take it over there. If we're going to play the game like that, if I got to go above and beyond what is court ordered, then maybe I should keep a set of wardrobe over here. So when you with me, you have, you know what I'm saying, the necessities you need, and that other party needs to get it together. But we keep trying to give people scapegoats for being irresponsible parents. If your nails and your hair done and your kids ain't got no shoes, you're a fucking horrible person.
Of course.
Period.
I agree.
I'm not.
Doesn't have nothing to do with child support or what that man
100%.
My point is, the only one suffering in this whole situation is the child. The child is the only one suffering. So that is my only concern. And we don't know how old the kid is. We don't know if it's a teenager, which is different than if it's a 5-year-old. We don't know how many times this has happened before. All we know is the kid needs shoes. That's the bottom line, is the kid needs shoes. And are you going to provide the kid shoes or not?
No, and that's now it's my turn to get in.
That's all we know.
No, that's my turn to get in. So you're right. You're right, Melvin. So again, that is the bare requirement right there. The kid needs shoes. That is the fact. All right. So then again, as a father, I'm gonna ask questions. What happened to the last shoes that I got them? You know what I'm saying? And again, and I know, like Jess said, stuff happens. You know what I'm saying? So again, what is going on? I got questions. But from talking to some of these people and some of the comments and one of my cousins or whatever, the one thing I can say, and I'm not talking about you or Jess, Melvin, but I can say a lot of these kids out here these days, they come up in privilege. They come up in luxury. You know what I'm saying? Like, they need the iPads, the iPods, the Jordans, the Fresh Kicks, and all this other stuff. because the fact that I've heard people fix their mouth and say $500 is not enough. Hell, I know a mother who was getting only $75 for 3 children. So, you know what I'm saying? So, and I know that there's some mothers out there who ain't even getting the damn $75. They ain't even getting $500. There's some mothers out there who will be grateful, who will be thankful for freaking $500 because they ain't getting that. So you mean to tell me, and that's the only thing that I'm saying is that you mean to tell me out of that $500 that you getting, and you, like Quest said, you're supposed to come up with your half, or Melvin, I think you say you're supposed to come up with that other half. You mean to tell me that you can't go get some $30 shoes from Ross, Marshalls, or Burlington out of that $500 and still keep that money, the rest of the money, for that child? And let's just play advocate. You can even go get your nails and nails did. You know what I'm saying? You can't take $30 to go get that kid some shoes from Burlington, Ross, or Marshalls. You need an extra money on top of the $500 that you're getting. Stuff ain't really adding up.
We're talking about a month, right?
Yeah.
These kids ain't destroying no shoes in a month. Let's be realistic about that.
It depends.
I mean, if your kids is tearing up a pair of shoes every single month, then you need to watch your kids. Because you know what I'm saying? I got kids, I got boys. That's understandable.
Boys,
but, you know, if you buying your kids shoes properly, I always buy half size bigger anyways than what they need. You shouldn't be buying exact sizes. You should be buying them for them to grow into. So
I buy them a whole size over.
Dang.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's in the 95th percentile, so he outgrew. He's wearing almost the same size as my wife right now.
That's my oldest.
And he's only 8. And I'm like, what the hell?
So that's what you should be doing as a parent. You should be buying an expectation that they're going to grow out of them. You know what I'm saying? You don't go buy, they wear a size 6 and you go buy them a size 6. That's not going to last for no kid. You know what I mean? Your feet don't stop growing till you're a damn adult. So why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Any pair of shoes I'm going to buy, I'm at the minimum, I'm buying a half size bigger. You're going to grow into these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And by the time you grow out of the old ones, you should just be able to get into these ones. You know what I'm saying? Type energy. Now these your good shoes. Those your play shoes. Go outside and play in the play shoes. Don't take your good shoes outside. Like that. This is parenting 101.
I heard that from my mom.
Good clothes, your good clothes and your play clothes.
Yeah, you got the good clothes and good shoes. Then you got your outside and play with shoes. And,
you got your
clothes.
School,
you know what I'm saying?
School clothes and you got your play clothes.
Right?
And you better not be caught in your school clothes and your good clothes outside playing, because you're gonna get punishment.
Put a hole in your good jeans and see what happens.
Right, you're gonna get punishment.
Put a hole in your good jeans, see what happens.
So that's all I'm saying is, so as harsh as the wife was, I did not agree with her saying F the kids and F you. You know what I'm saying? She definitely was portraying a lot of masculine energy, but she definitely had a right to be concerned. She said, "You giving him $500? Why?" Again, your kid don't need Jordans. He don't need the $160. He don't need the $400 shoes. You know, he needs some shoes. We're talking about necessity.
If they teenagers, they kind of need them. You know what I'm saying?
It's different. It depends on the age.
Hey, here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing. I'm gonna say this. I'm not trying to put my mom business out there, but you know, as an adult, as a man, and hearing some of the stuff and seeing some of the stuff that I've seen some of these people respond with, if my mom is out here watching, I salute you 100%, because however you did it and you done it. I've seen the tears, you know, I've seen the frustration, I've seen the agony, you know what I'm saying? And you did it and you held it down like a champ in place where, you know, somebody else was supposed to, you know, so however you made it work is how you made it work. And shout out to my grandmother for stepping in, and shout out to the village that was there. But, my mom made it work. So, again, if we had to go to Marshalls, Ross, whatever, she always taught me the philosophy was like, look, just because you in the ghetto don't mean you got to look like you in the ghetto. You know, or you come from that don't mean you got to look like that. You can still take something that is cheap, like a shoe from Payless or whatever, and still look fly, and still keep it up and still maintain. You know what I'm saying? So she always taught me that. So you don't necessarily gonna need the latest kicks, you know what I'm saying, the latest fresher stuff. You just need to keep your clothes up and keep them fresh.
Third, in this day and era, you go to school with some Payless on if you want to. You're gonna be on the internet, sir.
Look at those.
for a long time.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying? You can't dress up Payless, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit worked through elementary school. Once you get to middle school and high school, you show up with
you
the
do
fat
gotta go to
man
Ross
light
and
ups
Mike,
on if you
know what
want
I'm saying?
to.
Burlington. You can still get some name brand
school.
stuff at Burlington. You know what I'm saying? You can get men's shoes, 13s, 12s, 11s, whatever like that for either $19.99, $20, $39.99, whatever like that, $50, and you still have some money left over out of that $500. So
yeah, my only thing is take care of the kid. That's it. Because the kid, depending on the age, the kid's gonna know, like, damn, he didn't even want to help me out. He didn't even want to. I know my mom's a bitch, but damn, my dad's like that too. Nobody cares about me. They're fighting over providing the basics for me. That's what I'm looking at. I'm not worried about the dollar amount. I'm looking at
let me ask you
the
something.
child.
Let me ask you something. Were you ever the son of a single mother?
No, nope. Well,
but
my dad, my family lived on base. There was 6 of us, and my dad or my mom didn't really work, and my mom only spoke half English and mostly Spanish. So, raising 6 kids on military pay is not easy at all.
No, not at
And
all.
so,
Not at all.
and then when my dad left, he went to Okinawa for 3 years. He went to 29 Palms for a year. When he deployed to Desert Storm, he was gone for 2 years. So my mom was the one raising us. Although I had a dad, he was there, but he was doing other shit in the Marine Corps. So it's like,
so for a kid that's coming up in a single parent household, especially from a single mother, and me speaking as my mom's oldest son, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was never a thing of looking like, dang, you can't provide the bare necessities, whatever like that. Again, so you single mothers, shout out to Mama Tucker too. Shout out to the single mothers out there. You figure out a way how to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, miracles happen on Thanksgiving. There's food on the table. There's clothes on my back. There's a roof over my head.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the last thing that, as a son, as an older son, what you're thinking about is, dang, I ain't got the freshest kicks, whatever like that. It was never really something that was on my mind. And then at the end of the day, too, when I got of age, you know what I'm saying, I didn't want to sit up here and keep asking my mom for money. You know what I mean? I didn't want to have to sit up here and keep asking, whatever. So, you started hustling and making like CDs, little mix CDs, or you go
selling drugs.
And I got a job at 15. No, I never sold drugs, sir. I got a job at 15.
I'm just playing.
No, I got a job at 15. You know what I'm saying? So, again, while other people over here begging about whatever, I can go to the mall, go get whatever I needed because I have money in my pocket.
Yeah.
We was never too good for them 2 for $89 Reebok Classics, man. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You get the black pair and the white pair. That's your school shoes for the year. You know what I mean? Or at least till Christmas. You know what I'm saying? You might get another pair on Christmas or something. But like I said,
but nowadays kids are not wearing Reeboks.
It's a different day and age.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you some Reeboks will look better to some kid with no shoes. I bet a kid with no shoes will take some Reeboks in a minute.
You can say that because they wearing Champion now, like it's the hottest shit out.
Yeah,
Champion
was horrible.
And they're bringing back Fila. And they're bringing back Fila.
Yeah, hey, we used to get clowned about wearing Champion jackets and shit and shirts, but you had on some Champion, you was broke.
You were not a champion at all.
Right, you were a loser.
You were the farthest from a champion.
Now they got whole outfits with the shoes, the match, and the hat, and the
I got some from my little one.
I be looking like you got to be fucking shitting me. I could have bought hella shit back in the day.
I still have some of the shit from high school that says champion on it.
I could have been winning.
They have holes in it and everything.
Yeah, the retro champion.
I think I still got a champion. I still got a champion hoodie.
I had the other bum equipment was the other one I always had.
Yeah, bum and you know what I'm saying? Echo and you know what I mean? All this stuff that we used to rock back in the day.
Boo boo.
Yeah.
Well, Cheryl says it really takes a village. And it does. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Again, shout out to my grandparents. I had the best. You know what I'm saying? My grandpa and my grandma. You know what I'm saying? Like, they did enough to watch me and my sisters from time to time while my mom went to school or while she worked. You know what I'm saying? Because they knew the importance of it. Or, you know, my grandma made sure I really wanted for nothing. My grandma and my grandpa. So in high school, I had FUBU. I had the name brand stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, again, if I didn't go buy it on my own, my grandma was getting it. Or, you know, my mom would get it. Or even like, you know, when my step pops, when he was there, you know what I'm saying? He made sure we looked fly. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
I mean, it really does.
Thurl was blessed, man. The rest of us, we was hitting licks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't know what you talking about. We was hitting licks, man.
I like my bum equipment.
Yeah, we was running out of Ross with backpacks. You know what I'm saying? We was, you know what I mean? We was doing it all, man, trying to keep up, pimp.
I'll leave it here with something.
Hey, we was trying to get it in, man. You know what I mean? We hitting licks, bro. It is what it is. We had to get fly at least once or twice. You know what I'm saying? Out the week. You know what I mean? We gotta go hit this lick, man. At least get some fresh white teas or something, man. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't had nothing but some 501s and fresh white teas, man. You was winning. That's all you needed back then. That's like, shit, that's all you need now, for real. I'm the white tea champion. I put white tea on anything. If it ain't a suit, you probably gonna see me in a white tee or a hoodie. That's my life. Yeah, I don't need nothing else. I got about 8 pairs of tennis shoes. That's it. And I had them for years.
Yep.
Hell with y'all.
Yeah, man. So I don't know. Yeah, the one would go ahead.
I got a question for the man on the panel.
Oh shit.
Yes, ma'am.
For you guys who buy your children clothes and stuff. So how many shoes does a boy need?
Man, too damn many.
Depending on the age. I think like two.
For a little one or a teenager?
For a teenager, he getting 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're gonna take
the little ones, they outgrow them. So like I said, in 1 year my son grew 4 inches. So he went through like 3 or 4 different shoes. So it was like, shit, we'll be back here at Ross in 2. I went to Ross. I'm like,
facts.
My dad went. My dad, I let the grandparents spoil. He went and bought the little Vans shoes for $60. I'm like, he only gonna be able to wear this 5-6 times. I'm not. We're going to Ross, and we'll be back here in 2 months. When he says, "Oh, Daddy, I need my feet hurt." All right, we're gonna go get another pair, and we have 3 pairs that stay here, and then we have a pair that goes back and forth. And he knows now that he's older. He knows, hey, I ain't gonna bring my good shoes to my mom's house because dad said not to bring. He's like, because I told him, go ask next time, tell your mom to bring it, or I'll tell her. Oh, no, okay, I'll go tell her. And so he knows. Now he's old enough. When he was smaller, you tell a 4-year-old, they're not gonna understand that shit.
They don't care.
No, they don't. No, they only worry about themselves.
Like I said, all the way up to about middle school, we don't give a damn about what. You know what I mean? Y'all keep trying to dress your kids like they going to the club. You know what I'm saying? You want to put them in 501s. You want Gucci outfits, and you know what I'm saying, and all the new Jordans. And man, hell no. We not getting no Jordans unless somebody give them to you. When you get to middle school, you may get a pair for Christmas every year. When you get to high school, that's your school shoes. You might get 1 pair of Jordans. You get a pair of some regular tennis shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Color me different. I just didn't care about Jordans, man. I really didn't. I was cool with some Nike Air Max.
I've only owned.
I wasn't wearing Jordans. I didn't care about Jordans either. That wasn't our era. We wasn't standing outside in the cold for 8 hours to get a pair of shoes. We didn't give a damn about that type of shit. You just needed some clean ass shoes. You needed some Chucks with some fat blue laces or some fat red ones. You know what I mean? Depending on what side of the neighborhood you grew up on.
Stay cool. What up?
Or the fat white ones. You know what I'm saying? If you're neutral, whatever the case may be, you need some Chucks. You can get the 2 for $89 Reebok Classics. You know what I'm saying? Or you get you some Cortezes, or you get you some Air Maxes. We didn't care about Jordan. I'm just saying we didn't really care about Jordans like that.
I was Laker gang anyway, so I didn't give a damn about no Jordan. You know what I mean?
Neither.
Yeah, nobody cared about Jordans like that when we were in school, but that is the thing now. You know what I'm saying? That's the trend. So you gotta rock with the trend. That's why you can get one pair. You might get it for your birthday. You might get it for Christmas. Whatever. Might get it at the beginning of the school. But that's it for the year. You know what I'm saying? The rest of this shit, your ass gonna be up here with Dad at goddamn Burlington and Ross. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with
Foot
that.
Action, because Foot Action be having some good sales. You know what I'm saying? And that's it, bro. We not doing all that. But if your child is in elementary school, you sending your kids to run around at recess, jump off monkey bars, jump down the slide, roll in the dirt, play kickball, handball, tetherball, all this stuff in some Jordans like they gonna make it. They're not. Stop sending your kids to school like that. Send them in them goddamn Darkwing Ducks. You send them in them Superman Supremes, whatever, you know what I mean? Put the lights on it. That's all they care about. These shits light up. Oh, I'm winning. You know what I'm saying? Look how fast I go to
no lie.
I bought her son a dinosaur backpack. He just like dinosaurs. You know, the littlest things for him just really he's hot.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
they only know they're Jordans because you said so.
Exactly.
The rest they looking at the rest of the kids in class like, dang man, I wanted some Superman shoes. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got Superman on my shoe. You know, where's my Spider-Man shoes at?
Spider-Man.
You know right. That's how they looking at school. You know what I'm saying? Denisha, she found some Adidas that was, you know what I'm saying, like Toy Story Adidas, the Buzz Lightyears. Bro ain't took them off. He's wearing them to school every day. I'm like, bro, chill. You got other shoes. Hands in the Buzz Lightyears. Look, mind you, he get on the bus at like 7 a.m. It's freezing cold out here. But as soon as I crack the garage open, bro, running down all down the driveway. I'm like, bro, get back up here. What are you doing? This little stupid ninja run is killing me. I'm talking about ninja run. Oh my God! What is that?
I didn't know they still did that.
Lucetta says I only got my son Jordans when they was $20. When were they ever $20?
You
at
can
Ross.
for cheap.
At Ross.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At Burlington.
The old Jordans. Okay.
You ain't getting no new season Jordans.
Hey, they got the booties. You know what I'm saying? They're going to infants. Them is like $50.
Those are $50. Yeah, and hell no. I saw those. I was like, oh,
they come with a onesie too. You know what I'm saying? They come with a little matching onesie. You know what I'm saying? And you get the black Jordan and the white Jordan booties. You know what I'm saying? And one onesie. That's $50 right there.
Hey, you know, even thinking about it though, if you want something though, you're gonna work for it and you're gonna get it. My mom's kept us fly. You know, even as a baby, we had like little Gucci. My mom worked though, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so I don't know, man. It's a different element these days.
Yeah. Nowadays
it's spoiled as shit.
Yeah, my kid's spoiled. I ain't even gonna lie.
He's spoiled as hell.
He got a motorcycle. Like what? The nigga spoiled. I'm not gonna lie. He's spoiled.
Yeah, it's your fault, sir.
It is, but it's it is. I'm not gonna lie. He knows that
Cheryl says buy the kid Jordans only if he can tell you who Jordan is. LOL.
Yeah.
I knew who Jordan was. I was still Laker gang over here. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what the fuck, I know Jordan.
Yeah, it wasn't. Chicago Bulls wasn't really that important to us back then. We wanted to be like Jordan, but we didn't want to buy no Jordans.
Pound, bro. Exactly.
They were $200
I
back
wanted
then.
I wanted to be like Magic. Jordan was cool. I respected him, but I wanted to be like Magic.
With the AIDS?
Hey, man, he ain't got no...
The financial AIDS? Nigga got financial AIDS.
I'm not to talk about wherever this cat is, but me and Melvin got the box, man. Like, you can say whatever you want about my 77%. We better not ever say nothing about Magic.
Magic got that financial AIDS, nigga.
But yeah, for the Jordans in my hood back in the day, they were popular. Kids got beat up and jumped, and the shoes got taken.
Damn, where you the hood? The
yeah,
ghetto?
That's how it was. And over here in San Bernardino.
Jessica La Ghetto.
How many pairs of shoes you lost, Jess? You know what I'm saying?
I did not know. No,
Just
Jordans
got
for
beat
me.
up.
I was a Lakers fan, so
You said just got beat up.
no.
I was just asking. You know what I'm saying?
Just took the shoes. She
No,
was,
I
she was 4 foot. She was 4 foot. Give me those shoes. And then, give them to me.
Just walk around with some big ass boats on her feet. Like, Jess, you didn't buy those, Jess. Well, I know you didn't buy those. They don't fit. They're
3
not supposed
sizes
to
too
flop off
big.
your feet like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to hear you flip flopping in Jordans. What are you doing?
Or they look down like, what did you say? I said, give them to me. Or you're gonna have some repercussions.
Leave me alone.
They said, here you go. They didn't want no problems. And she 4 foot, 3 foot. They look at she look it up.
Wow.
They didn't want no problem with no 4 foot, 3 foot accident for no Jordans. You know what I'm saying? They were smart. Man, over here I'm learning more and more about you every day. Sugar Express by Jess.
Yeah.
I did not jump nobody for no.
You ain't have to. Give me your shoes right now.
Yeah.
And they gave them up.
Just jump down off a tree. You know what I'm saying? Jump out of high places.
Creeping out the cracks and crevices. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You know what time it is? Run those shoes.
I can't.
Run them pockets.
She probably got a mean collection somewhere.
She was saving them for them boys. You know what I mean? You're wearing them now. You know? When them have some kids.
When I got you from the outlet, the Nike outlet. Yeah, that's another thing. People used to go to outlets and stuff too. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. Like, you know, $500 ain't enough. That means you're probably living beyond your means. You know what I'm saying? You can make it work.
Well,
you can make it work.
It all depends on where you live, though. San Diego, $500 is not going to get you a lot.
Because you're keeping up with the Joneses and Puffies and Biffs and whatnot, you can make it work.
Because gas
No,
is
just
high.
realistic. California, period. If you got some $500 child support, you should probably kill yourself.
Yeah, that's it.
You ain't making no money to live for your goddamn self. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, exactly.
If you're only making $1,500 a month in California, you should probably just go. It's cheaper to die. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and kill yourself, Bill.
Dang.
Yeah, you're not gonna really amount to much. You know, I'm just and
on that note, we're gonna jump into the next we're gonna jump into the next topic. But before we do, we gonna hit you with a little promo.
Look at that, man. That was dope right there. Look at Jess. You know what I'm saying? Good stuff, Jess. Look at expressed by Jess.
Give me your shoes.
Thanks.
Lucetta says, I'm a single mom, no child support in SD, California. Hey, you know what, Lucetta? Salute. Hey, but your son though, he's grown now though, right? But regardless, hey, salute.
Yeah, that's a feat right there, man. You know what I'm saying?
If he made it from childhood to adulthood in San Diego from a single mother, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you did more than enough.
Salute. Way more than enough. So I'm gonna tell you like this, Lucetta, you know what I'm saying? And this is going to the single mothers out there. Hey, no eating on camera, cuz.
Hey man, what you on Spirit Airlines and eating them dry ass breakfast?
We hear you crunching this shit, you know.
A nigga be hungry. Long.
He's up there thinking that they goes and shit.
I feel you though, Melvin. Hey,
we fat niggas need to eat. We fat niggas need to eat.
Hey, you just need something to eat, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm twice my size for a reason.
But yeah, but as I was saying though, you know what I'm saying, like for the single mothers out there, if you done raised your kid from childhood, especially the boys from childhood up into adulthood, you done did your damn job and we salute you 100%. The rest, thankfully and hopefully you showed them right, because now it's up to them. Now they're stepping out into the real world. And of course, you're never going to stop being a mom. You're never going to stop being a dad. I still need my parents. So, I wouldn't be ish without them. But at the end of the day, now the rest is on them. And so now they got to learn and prep and understand. So therefore, when they have their children, they can bring them up. But then they'll understand, the necessities and commodities, and then hopefully they'll enrich their kids in some good morals and standards. What I'm saying? And so hopefully, that's just what it boils down to. But I definitely salute you single mothers out there for doing it. Trust me, it ain't no easy feat trying to raise a boy into manhood, because we wild, especially if they Sagittarius.
I don't believe in that. Astrology.
We don't give a funk about what you believe. Yo, you wear like Spider-Man mask and shit, and you think that, like, I don't give a funk. You know what I'm saying? Like, the funk you talking about? Like and subscribe. Why don't you go suck on some MAGA toes?
I'm a Libra.
Out of here.
So that means
why don't you go put on Donald Trump's wig and toupee and pretend that you Marguerite Taylor Greene or something like that, butch body blonde, something. You know what I'm saying?
Real fast, didn't it?
Why I gotta be all that?
Right.
So the tech over here.
The man said he don't believe in astrology, and you just went.
Because the moon, because he was born on a certain day, he's angry at me.
Nigga, you don't believe in astrology, but believe in Peter Pan. Nigga, shut the funk up.
I don't believe in any of that.
You know what I'm saying? The statement didn't justify the attack, sir.
I know, shit.
He the type of nigga that sit next to Pinocchio, put his butt next to Pinocchio's nose and tell him to lie. So shut the hell up.
You the one sucking on the mic. Not me. It was sucking on the mic. You were sucking on the mic. Don't get mad. You were in your sad. You were in your Sag bag when you were sucking on that mic.
Next topic, please. Next topic, please. This went all the way left, bro, for no reason.
Because he's hostile. He woke up today and said, "It's my birthday weekend. I choose violence." I don't know what happened to you. What happened to you? Why are you angry?
That's probably it. You know what, Melvin? I'm gonna blame Kendrick. I was cool till Kendrick came.
You angry on your birthday weekend? Kendrick
said he's not one to take the peace route. He said he'll take you to hell with him. I'm like, geez, Louise. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you angry on your birthday? Like nobody like you. Everybody likes you, Third. Everybody likes you.
Right.
Why are you angry on your birthday? I know, shit.
He's excited for you. He's just cussing people out. You know what I'm saying?
All right, y'all. So there's been another clip that's been going on, and this is kind of in lieu of what we've been talking about as far as like child support. You know what I mean? So is there a difference between broken homes and broken families? And so here goes the clip right here.
The definition of a broken home, because just even the term broken sounds like something that was once whole is now not able to function.
So let me clear this up. A broken home is a single parent home. That's one woman, one man. It doesn't matter your sexual preference. It doesn't matter if you're two men, two women, a woman and a man and a dog, whatever. If there's one human being in that home, it's called a single parent home. That is a broken home. A broken family consists of a two-parent household, but that family is so dysfunctional and impaired that they are not functioning to a healthy space. I mean, a broken family can be more traumatizing than a broken home. This is not about better or worse. This is about making decisions that create the healthiest environment for everybody collectively. Because I really feel like me not being a fatherless little girl and my father telling me, drilling it in my head, don't you bring home any man that looks like me, smells like me, acts like me, does anything like me, and he better not be from the streets.
Yeah.
It's stuck in me.
She crazy.
Shout out to Nick Cannon, you know what I'm saying, for council culture. How is she crazy? Here's the thing. I'm going to go on my little soliloquy real quick. I don't understand why there's a hate for Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. I heard Corey Holcomb trying to go in on her and some other folks, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think she's gorgeous. She looks like Alicia Keys. Maybe not Keys. She looked like Alicia Key, but I take her.
But I'm just saying.
Oh my god.
Hey, this production has went into the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So,
outside of Melvin,
this shit
outside
has
of Melvin, there's been some people
blossomed.
hating on her, man. They trying to say her boobs is fake and she's this and she's that. There's been black men who've been trying to really disparage this woman, and I've never really heard her say anything wrong, especially when it comes to accountability. She's had people accountable on both men and women's side. You know what I'm saying? And she only tells you the truth from her aspect. I don't understand what's wrong.
I just don't agree with
aspect. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't agree with what she said about broken homes and broken families. It all depends on the parents, because there's a lot of
So
single women.
then you agree with her just situationally. That's what you're saying.
Yes. It makes
Okay.
sense. It makes
Because
sense
both of
what she
those things
says.
were true. Yeah,
It
both of
makes
those
sense
were
what she said.
true.
Yeah,
All right,
it makes sense what she was saying, but at the same time, it's also because everybody has childhood trauma, and it's about how that kid is resilient towards that trauma. Because we have, even in my own family, we have people that all the females in my family have master's degrees, and then none of the males have degrees, and some of the males are pieces of shit. So it's like we all grew up in the same family with the same parents, with the same loving parents, married for 45, 50 years, but it was on up to us and our intent and our
Well,
desires.
could you also state? See, now we're gonna get down to some nitty gritty because all of the women in your family have degrees, and all of the men do not. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to guess that a majority of the men in your family have either went into the military or some type of trade, right?
Yep, we all did.
Okay,
Except my brother, my little brother. He didn't do
the
shit.
baby,
He
he's the
didn't do
baby.
shit. Yep. He didn't do
Yeah, that's
shit.
usually how that works. But anyway, the baby usually be on some other shit. You know what I'm saying?
And
Just being
that's my
honest.
point. That's my point. Is
Yeah, but the
no
rest of
matter what.
y'all, but the rest of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Based off the trauma, and it may not even be considered trauma, but just the tradition that your father came from. You know what I mean? Primarily focused on those women going to school, getting a good education, so that they could provide for themselves and not have to depend on no man and be able to financially support themselves is probably the message he was teaching them. And the message he was teaching the boys was, you a man, you should be able to work with your hands, be fully functional, protect and provide for the women in your life, and be a strong individual.
Half and half. Yeah.
Some
Somewhat.
people would look at that as unhealthy.
Well, yeah, and that's what I said. It all depends on the person, because,
Yeah.
like you said, some people will view that unhappy as toxic, and other people will be like, "That's exactly what I needed, and that's the structure and the foundation I needed to be successful." So
But they would say
it
it was
also,
misogynistic too, though. You know what I'm saying? Because he's
well,
telling the men they got to do this and the women they got to do that. That's, you know what I mean? So
well,
there's always a fine line. That's my point in it.
well,
You know what I mean?
that's
It's a
it. Misogyny only counts in society. When it comes to your family, what
what?
when it comes to your family, like when you're saying, "Hey, you have to be tough," I want my boys to be tough. That's not misogynistic. I don't think it's different if you're like, "Hey, that guy's a pussy," and it's like, no. But if I want my child to be a certain way, I don't view that as like being misogynistic or being feminine or anything. You're just parenting your kid on how that you want that kid, or what you see that kid needs. Because some kids need tough love, and some kids need kid gloves. So whether it be labeled as misogyny, I can care less what society labels it. I'm gonna do what's best for that child. So
I
put
agree.
whatever label you want on it. I don't give a
No,
fuck.
I agree. I'm just saying that there may be some
Yeah.
people who may think
Well,
that. That's why I'm saying
yeah.
all
And
of this information is subjective. So when you say I don't agree with her, You know what I mean? That's why I wanted to challenge the thought
Oh
process.
yeah.
Because,
No, I
you know what I
agree.
mean?
I
All of this
respect that.
information is subjective based on your
That's
individualism. You know what I mean?
that's what are your thoughts?
It was good questioning. Good. I respect it.
Jess, what you
For
got?
me, I
We don't give
agree.
a damn, Jess. This is a man's conversation. And no, I'm just playing. Go ahead.
What? I agree fully with what she says, because single parent households are broken homes, but at the same time, it could be better than a 2-parent household, which could be broken as well. So,
Very
like
much so.
Melvin said, it depends on the situation. So, that's my 3
Mhm.
cents.
Yeah, I definitely think that there's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to agree with her. You know what I'm saying? And I think, but they kind of correlate. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, we're looking at. It's kind of like what Melvin was saying. We're looking at toxic traits that were probably carried down. Whether you have a parent who's an alcoholic, or one who suffered abuse as a child and maybe repeating some of that stuff, or some of the traumatic stuff that they experienced, and they may have not healed. And so they carry that on into relationships, whether it be marriages, whether it be, a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever type of thing it is, what I'm saying? And they're repeating those same type of behaviors, what I'm saying? But a broken home essentially is, when one of those parents are not there. And this is what we're talking about, the aspects of people struggling, saying people who are needing help financially, saying, or just even just being the presence in their child's life. So there's definitely, it's of the same cloth, the same family, but I definitely think there's a difference.
But
There's a
let me
huge
ask this question real quick. So for my son, me and my wife have been together ever since he was like before he was born, and then he's always had just his mom, never remarried, no boyfriends, no nothing. How would that be classified? Because he's always had a family structure at one home.
I mean, he
It
still lives in a broken home part time, and then he comes to a fully functioning home the other time. I mean,
okay.
it's really
Okay.
that simple. You
Yeah,
know
But
what I
then
mean?
what would you label it then? So it's like part-time broke home?
I consider him in a blessed situation because he gets love from extra people. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And he gets 2 different experiences through life,
I mean,
but they're balanced. You know
I
what I
mean, the
mean?
reality of it is, though, Melvin, and God bless you in your situation, because truthfully, again, shout out to you, shout out to Quez, shout out to the fathers. This generation of fathers, or men who stepped up and become fathers, it's really inspirational, because even when I was in Riverside, saying I was in one of these county buildings, I seen this dude just out there just with his kids, just loving up on his kids. So I want to definitely salute and shout, men like you, men like Quez, and saying, for just being a presence in your child's lives, because I think that's essentially key. More than some fucking Jordans, saying, like, I think that is prevalent, that we have fathers these days who are fighting to be in their kids' lives. But at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is, the reality of it is, you and his mother, his biological mother, are not together. Saying, you don't live in the same households, you're not there. So at the end of the day, regardless of whatever it is, however we look at it, I mean, he's essentially a product of a broken home. Saying?
Yeah,
But
I just wanted to,
again,
because he calls my wife mom too. And
right.
he's always
And
he's
and
always used that. So I'm like,
it's not it's again, it's kind of like what Cheryl said earlier. It definitely takes a village, saying? And he's blessed and fortunate enough to be surrounded with love, saying? Like, again, we know kids, and we knew boys and girls who had an absent father, saying? You're there, saying? So not only that, but he gets that extra love from a mother, saying? So he gets the best of 3 worlds, saying? Like, he gets his mother, he gets his stepmother, and he gets his father, saying? And you have not gone nowhere, saying? And you guys all
For
pour in, and you
technical
guys all
reasons,
love that kid.
you're just saying for technical reasons. It's
yeah, I was
a
just
broken
I
home.
was yeah
Is
I
that
was
what
just
you're saying? Third,
Yeah, for technicality, though, I mean, it is what it is.
yeah,
You know what I'm
I was
saying? I
just
mean,
here, but
because at the end of the day, I mean, I had a step pops, saying? And my pops wasn't around, you know what I'm saying, when I was a kid. But I had questions, you know what I'm saying, when I would see other kids that were named like juniors or thirds or fourths, and they're named after their fathers, and then their fathers are coming to, like, you know, the Father Sunday, or they're showing up to basketball games or football games. I'm looking like, well, geez. And then they're looking just like their fathers, or they got certain attributes or features and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it used to kind of behoove me, you know what I'm saying, because people would say, hey, you look like your stepfather. You look just like your father, and they're not knowing the dynamic that we don't share no biological DNA, you know, but they would say that, you know what I'm saying? And so there were certain complexities to it, you know what I'm saying? Like, as a kid, you start really thinking like, well, dang, you know, when you start looking at it in reality, the reality is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is that you have a village that's surrounded, that you don't necessarily miss it sometimes, or that you know that you're enriched in something. It's just, it makes your situation unique.
Yeah, but everybody, I mean, we talk about, you know, situations that aren't always, you know, prevalent for those individuals.
Yeah.
When I hear broken homes, I'm thinking primarily individuals who don't have access to the other parent.
That's
right?
That's what I was thinking.
To me, that's what I would consider it. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I understand, you know what I mean, it's a single parent household, and it's another single parent household, but having access to both parents, regardless of living arrangements, is still better than not having access to one portion.
Doing it all by themselves.
Wholeheartedly agree.
I mean,
but
because
the technicality of it is
both your parents could be crackheads and live together. Does that make it a better living situation for you?
It doesn't mean that
one person doesn't mean
it's a broken family. It's definitely a broken home, because it's dysfunctional, especially if they're both crack addicts. You know what I'm saying? So
that's just the way I look at it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but the technicality, if we're looking at the norms of, if we're looking at the norms of society, you know, especially what they portray on TV or whatever, it's the mom and the dad, the white picket fences, the dog, and everything's all peachy and hunky dory, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So when you go against the grain of what of norm is within society, then yeah, it's abnormal. You know what I'm saying, to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you have people who are coming from that situation. People's situations are different. You know, no household is perfect. You know what I'm saying? You never know what one person could be going through, even in a 2-parent household. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the technicality of it is, yeah, it's still a broken home.
Yeah.
But there's 2-parent households where one parent is completely detached because they're miserable. Because they don't want to be together. They're only here for these children to make that work, but they can't stand.
Very true.
Other. So
you had me at hunky. Once you said that,
what?
He said hunky dory. I said you had me at hunky.
Whoa, I'm telling you, man, this weird, boy. Where is?
I'm telling you, wild in the mud. Thank you for those who are tuning. For those who are coming in late on YouTube or whatever, we salute you. Shout out to the YouTube support team. You know, because I'm monetized now, you know, so I'm in a whole new bracket, you know, so I can just reach out to the chat. The support team, they hooked that up real quick. Like, hey, we got you back up and running.
Reviewed all the rest of our videos and said, take that shit back. You don't need no legacy. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna delay this one a little bit. We're gonna delay this one.
They about to talk about some real ears right here. You know what I'm saying?
He think he got us fooled. He hit us with some music and some countdowns in the beginning. And 3 minutes in, it's all kind of debauchery going on.
Hey, make sure you guys are hitting the like and the share button. If you guys are on Facebook, tap that screen, tap the like, tap the love button. Make sure you're hitting the share. You guys have been great. The numbers have been awesome on Facebook. They've been consistent. We thank you. We love you. On YouTube, do the same thing. Make sure you're hitting the like, share, and subscribe, and the notification button. We love you. Thank you for supporting and for holding us down. To the subscribers, we wouldn't be nothing without y'all. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and shift gears because we're running down to the last little bit. Amber K, what's good with you? Salute.
Amber K? Who's Amber K?
She's out in Oceanside. She's actually running for city council. Hopefully you got that. You know what I'm saying? So we went to college together, Black Student Union. You know what I'm saying? We all hold it down.
Oh, shit. Do your thing, Amber. Do your thing. Got my vote. I don't vote in Oceanside, but you got my vote.
All right, y'all. So to the panel, I was waiting for. I don't know where the rest of the crew is. You know, what I'm saying whatever. But you know, like Quez had brought up, sometimes we've been serious for like the
hanging.
Right, they left you. You held it down, Jess. You know, what I'm saying taking Jordans and whatnot.
Jess, you know what I'm saying?
Jess Blaze.
Just hold it down around here. On her 10 pillows, just make sure she can stand and get to the microphone.
Right in people's pockets and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Feet still dangling and swinging. I'll be feeling her feet on top of mine. But yeah, so I mean, we got 2 topics we can get into, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, there's one I'm gonna have to say for next week. And that was is having more kids make it harder to date? So we'll just say that for next week. That's a good topic to get into.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Nobody wants that. Walking around like a possum with like 6 babies on your back. Nobody wants that.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh man!
I'm definitely clipping that one.
We ain't gonna never get no money from this podcast. Hope y'all understand.
No, he didn't curse. He didn't curse. You know what I'm saying? Like, man,
we are never getting $1 on this show.
Yo, unless we get some solid sponsors, we gonna get picked up.
We don't need them.
We're gonna get some sponsors. We're gonna get brands and everything. We're gonna get all that because Tisha cursed us in a good way. She said 2024 is your year, and the next this show that took off 10,000 subscribers. I done got like 5 million some views. Our numbers have been consistent on Facebook, YouTube. We took this show from a little Facebook Live and we made it into something that potentially can be big. And it's all because of y'all. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all for it.
Shout out to the Facebook crew. I always give them a shout out.
Facebook crew holds it down.
From day one. Shout out to the Facebook squad.
One.
Hey, when we start charging for you to look at us and listen to Melvin and his nonsense, man, we're going to give y'all a discount.
I'm gonna be canceled, so it's all right. I'll be canceled.
But yeah, so we got 2 things we could talk about. You know what I mean? Because this has been another hot one on my Facebook page. Is head a requirement in a relationship? I hadn't heard some people get arguments behind it. We can just make this a quick one, real quick. I'll show the video.
Let's do it.
Quick question, y'all. Is head really necessary in your relationship? Now, this is coming from a girl who used to think that head wasn't all that. It's not that important. Until somebody came along and snatched my soul with their mouth. And now I'm like, I can't go without it if we're gonna do this. So just let me know. What do you think? No, is it necessary?
Yeah, if you look like that, damn.
Yeah, she made it weird. You know what I'm saying? Watching it back, she made it kind of weird. I don't know if I want to answer.
She not a snack. That's a full course meal right there.
Oh my gosh.
And wait till we get to the toes.
Oh
shit! Wait till we try the toes.
I can't breathe.
I think that's a requirement for toes.
Shit.
Toes, yeah, I ain't gonna never be in a
different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, I don't mess with no toes, man. So I'm cool.
Hey, so we can end this debate relatively quick. You know what I'm saying? Like a majority, the vast majority of people on that post say yes, it is. Both men and women say yes, it is. Yeah, you have to few to say no, it's not. No, it's not. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in a past relationship. This is all outside of you, Jess, because we ain't talking nothing about on here with nothing.
I'm a precursor, boy. You know you shot you. If you got that, you probably shouldn't say it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what? Let's just say, and one of the past relationships, it was not cracking. You know what I'm saying? So it was just based off of love and all this other stuff. It just, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know.
No comment. Moving on.
Word to Big Bird. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said,
I don't know how to take that.
Hey, you know what? Hey, so another thing is too, on the threads on IG, that video, that little clip, and the comments went up to like 6,000 some views, 6,000 something, man. I'm like, geez, Louise.
Good topic.
It's a healthy topic. And everybody's on there saying yes, yes, yes. There's only a few squares on there saying no. But with that being said,
why do you think it's necessary, Denisha? Asking those questions. You should ask me why I think it's necessary. Why you think it's necessary? What? The hell?
I can't stand y'all. Queen, quit acting bougie, man. Bring your butt up on the come talk to us. You know what I'm saying? We ain't seen you since you left Cali.
Woke up talking nonsense.
Man, we're talking nonsense, huh? She ain't got her carne asada burritos, and we ain't seen her since.
Hey, she been out of the commission.
She better?
Oh yeah, she good now.
Okay, good.
Yeah, she good now. And then she's gonna be off for a whole week. You know what I'm saying? They out of school next week. So.
Yes, me too. You know what I'm saying? It's a player's holiday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm off for the whole. I'm on vacation, and my vacation started today. That's why I made sure I got my Kvarsian on.
Oh my god!
Anybody else want some?
Well, Jess, you heard that man's answer. You know what I'm saying? You heard the necessity. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Kvarsier is flowing in the system to celebrate my birthday.
Lord. Hey, commodity.
Run, Jess, run. We're gonna get this hot sauce.
First necessities, you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna get the hot sauce with these toes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's talk about the necessities and the commodity.
It is a necessity over here. I need it for survival. I gotta survive.
Oh my god.
Boy, y'all crazy.
You ever heard people dying from dehydration? But yeah, so our boy Kendrick, Toes probably went to go find that girl from the video.
Yeah, he went to go look her up. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I heard y'all talking about Kendrick. And so we're gonna do I saved it for the last little bit, you know what I'm saying? The last little bit. So therefore, if they take out the clips or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But this boy Kendrick went on demon time, you know what I'm saying? Like, here he go right here.
Possessed by spirit and they can't take it. Used to bump the Carter 3. I held my rolly chain proud. Irony. I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. Whatever though. Call me crazy. Everybody questionable. Turn me to an Eskimo. I drew the line in decimals. Snoop posted tailor made. I prayed it was the edibles. I couldn't believe it. It was only right for me to let it go. Won a Super Bowl and I'm the only one. Congratulate me. All these niggas agitated.
Okay.
He went off on that one. Yo, I don't know where Quez went, but he went off on that one. Hey, that one, the song that they was calling Broccoli's that wound up being what is it called? Squabbles. Yo, your screen's not showing, sir. There you go. Oh, what up, Queen?
I woke up for this. Everybody, how are you guys? So yeah, Kendrick's album. We listened to it track for track earlier. Banger.
Yeah.
Fire. And he's so smart, you guys. He is really intelligent. I'll say this. Yeah. The way that he did this album is like if you're an 80s baby, or if you're a hood baby, or if you've been, anybody can relate to it, but I can definitely relate to it because a lot of the stuff that he did, he would grab a sense of nostalgia with the music that he used, with the samples that he used, and then he just come into your throat.
Man.
I mean, and I'm saying because you guys know how. I guess I forgot about that. All that. Did you just say it was important though? No, I'm just playing. But anyway. So I'm saying because he started off the year, right? March, we started out with the diss albums and the diss tracks that led all people still talking about that now. Now you done set the tone for 2025. You have a little roster up under you that you bringing out with you that were featured on this work that you did. Man, you guys, it's just I could go on and on.
There's only 2 tracks on there personally that I'm not necessarily feeling 100 like all the way. They're still dope, but compared to everything else, though, I mean, the Squabbles track,
Which 2?
I gotta go back and take a listen, man. But the Man in the Garden, that song is hard. Squabble song go hard. You know what? I don't think I necessarily like the one where he was screaming mustard on there. I think that's one of the ones I was like, I can kind of mustard.
Wait, we did a reaction.
We did a reaction video.
Special Ed Fred right here was screaming mustard all in the background, and I'm like, bro, we did not need that. You know what I'm saying?
What I was saying was he probably was in his element in the booth, and he knew he had a banger. And just, I don't know, it sounded like a rock and roll type.
Mustard! I'm like, you hollering.
He said that I was short but shorty for that.
And Melvin, you do a hanging from the roof, licking toes. What you got going on, Why are you upside down?
Because we all have that one.
You do it over there.
We all have that.
Melvin, you upside down, sir.
I know. We all have that one charger that you have to just put just right to charge your damn phone. No matter what, you can't. You have to put it upside down with the right angle.
Hi, Melvin.
Hey, how's it going, Queen?
All right, how are you?
Good.
Hey, but I'm loving that song Reincarnated. You know what I'm saying? Like he took that Tupac that made niggas son. Shout out, salute, or RIP to Johnny J. He produced that. Shout out to Pac. Shout out to Fatal, man. Like the Reincarnated, and he took Pac's flow. He took Pac's flow on that and flipped it. I was like, oh my god.
20 seconds in,
hey,
he came in with
did the end remind you of that DMX track?
Damien.
I think
Damien for sure.
I think that was an ode to both of them, man. Like, that was crazy.
And he went, dude. When this dude said he ain't gonna take a truce, I'd rather take you to hell. I'm like, this dude, man.
He on one.
He went in.
And on business,
right. Then we were figuring out who he was talking about. The 2 artists that he was talking about. Then we were talking about the Chitlin circuit and what the Chitlin circuit was.
Yeah. So who was he talking about? I was trying to figure it out.
So the first one he was talking about was who?
You said.
At first I thought it was Jimi Hendrix, but then it was Lee. Who is his name? Something.
Damn, I had looked it up.
Something Lee. And then the second person, I thought it was Billie Holiday, but then I took that back because she actually died from like cirrhosis or something. But she was someone in the Chitlin train. But it was so many, like it was Mom's Mabley in the Chitlin train. Richard Pryor was in the Chitlin train.
Right.
And that was just something, if a lot of people may not know what that is, that's something that our performers came up through the Chitlin circuit, that they came up through and they were protected during that time. They were safe to perform there. And a lot of our great artists came from there, from all walk, black artists came from there that performed there.
She's not talking to you, Third. 77.
80% of that.
77.
You just said.
You know what? I'm gonna take the DNA.
Hey, get the test. Real quick promo. Shout out to Ancestry. They got the sale. It ends November 27th. You can get it for $40. Get it and take it. Okay. I'm dying to see what the queen is.
Because he needs company down there in them 70s.
What you mean in the 70s?
No.
Take your ass on down there.
Talking to light skinned people.
I'm more than him.
I'm as dark as Quez. Me and Quez are the same complexion. I identify as dark as Quez. That's what I identify.
Mine came from skip generations. I guess.
Identify as me, nigga.
I'm just saying. Like if you
I
look at
identify
like
as your complexion.
my grandmother, my great grandmother, all of them chocolate. So it was just, we'll
series of unfortunate events.
We'll see.
It was called slavery.
It's called slavery.
Happened out there. You know what I'm saying?
We'll
It's just some people.
But yeah. But shit, but back to Kendrick though, man. I gotta bump that's
like.
I gotta admit when I was wrong.
Like I said, I think it's the one was the mustard, and what was one of the ones where he had the young cat spitting, because a lot of their flows are like the same. I think so. I think I wasn't really feeling it too much.
But he had the couple
talking about
on there.
Yeah. But the ones with SZA is hot, like the Luther song.
I knew that was SZA. Knew that was SZA. Didn't I say? I said that was SZA because he didn't have the names of his features on the one that we listened to.
And then the Heart Six, because Drake tried to.
Oh man,
the Drake tried to take that, but he took it back. Like, no, this is mine, and he killed. Man, that had me choked up. You know what I'm saying?
And that was my favorite song when I was little. That was my favorite song.
Yeah, Luther.
No, the Heart Six. No, that was SWV.
Oh yeah, SWV. Yeah.
And with that song, I woke up at the right time today. Listen, because that song, it's like a motivational song on top of everything. If you don't listen to that, then you're not motivated.
If you hate that song, you purely have no soul. That song right there, it speaks to complexities, you know what I'm saying, of relationships, friendships, and ownership and accountability. You know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick is a brilliant artist. He's a brilliant artist.
Yeah,
he can paint with his pen and his words and paint these pictures and scenarios and make you think. But I'm still tripping off the fact that he took that Pac flow and he did the main niggas and he just came up with this killing. Like, it was a thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you took Pac's ring, but I'm the epitome of Pac.
Just give it to him, send it to him as a gift.
That's what Drake needs to do. That ring don't belong to you, sir.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It don't belong to you.
Because after the Heart Six, after Gloria, and he did the whole song with that, and we're like, well, what girl is he talking about? Mark was like, I'm trying to say, was it Whitney? Who we talking about? Then at the end, he came back like my pen. That took me back to Machiavelli too, because me and my girlfriend, when he was talking about my girlfriend, he trying to figure out who he was talking about. Look, this album, well, I know I'm old, but listen.
Hey, you know what Kendrick did, because I said it when we was doing our reaction. There were so many people over the years that say, Kendrick is dope, but he don't make boppers, he don't make club tracks, he don't do mainstream music that you can listen to in the car. Kendrick came back and made a whole album to shut y'all the fuck up.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing but bangers on there. Man. And the only reason why you went, because it ain't nothing but West Coast beats. You know what I'm saying? And
I still don't think he's done.
Samples. That's it.
I still don't think he's done. You know what I'm saying? He's still not done. You know what I'm saying? He got the Super Bowl coming up. Shout out to Dr. Dre and Snoop. You know what I'm saying? He took a little shot at Snoop, because again, I was wondering what Snoop was doing with that whole stuff, reposting that damn that tailor-made freestyle stuff. Bro, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? But Snoop came back, was like, yeah, it was the edibles. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's squabble up. That squabble up and the whacked out murals.
I'm telling you.
Whacked out murals. He just got it off his chest real quick. Like, you know what I mean?
Real quick.
Hey, y'all keep asking questions. I said what the fuck I said.
And I'm just saying, like, through the whole album is basically keep your head down. Everybody not gonna like you. Do what you need to do. Pop out and show them. Basically, that's the message that he's giving you. And like I said, you can't hate on him. If you don't like the album, you just not listening. You close your ear gates. You're not listening.
Because he's rapping for real.
He's rapping.
Yeah,
he's on there spitting.
All my respect.
It ain't no candy cooking bars, but them beats is hitting.
All my respect.
You want to know how demon he is? He drops this album the same day that Ice Cube drops Man Down. Nobody's talking about Ice Cube's album out here on the West Coast.
I didn't even know Ice Cube dropped an album.
Look.
Yeah, he dropped the album. He had a couple of bangers. He had one with Killer Mike, and I forget who else, man. But he had a couple of bangers, and people were talking about for a minute.
But Trump supporter? Fuck Ice Cube.
Nah, he ain't a Trump supporter, man. Let me go do that to you.
I seen that he was.
No, he wasn't. Yeah. He was trying to talk with him. He's not MAGA. He got himself entangled into some stuff that he probably shouldn't have. You know what I mean? But he's not MAGA. He's not Kamala either.
Why you shouldn't do nothing for these niggas? You know what I'm saying? When you try to jump out here and help niggas, and niggas start shooting at you. You know what I mean? That's what happened with Q. Q was trying to, whoever wanted to talk and gonna do something to benefit the community, I'm willing to talk to. And niggas turned on him and said, you part of MAGA. You should shut up.
And he never said that he was part of MAGA. He said he's open for a conversation.
That's what they did. And on top of that, somebody's gonna lie. What's the conversation?
No. But on top of that,
gonna do?
Here's the thing, and I'm gonna give Q props because he didn't allow himself to be a token Negro. You know, he came in there neutral. He came in there, he tried to meet up with the other party and talk with him, but you know, Trump was willing to talk with him. But he wasn't like he was sitting up there going, I'm gonna go MAGA, MAGA, MAGA. He came in there with the whole intent of, okay, what are we gonna do for black people? Where do we need our, like Quez would say, we need our tangibles. So what are you gonna do?
Got played though. All you needed is a photo with a black person, and you get played. Where are all the black MAGA supporters now? Nobody got a member of the cabinet.
No, one person did.
Who?
I forget. Whatever. Some Uncle Tom bootlicking cat, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
None of them.
I said it. I don't give a funk.
None of
them what the fuck I said with my chest. Did you not understand? I just listened to Kendrick today.
Remember Jim Brown and
on Demon Time the whole show. I'm glad we only got 6 minutes. We got 5 minutes left, sir. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Wrap this shit up, B.
Back to Kendrick. He did his thing on his album.
I love Kendrick. I have to admit, when I was wrong, I said before I like Drake better. Now, there's hands down Kendrick Lamar. He's GOAT. He's GOAT right now.
There you go. We knew you came around.
Right side.
Yeah, you were sticking with your fellow light skinned brethren.
I admit when I'm wrong.
Acknowledge you when you're right. All right.
Yeah, you sticking with the cat that hides the world from his kid, but not the world from his kid. Whatever he said. Whatever the funk thing. He irrelevant. Drake?
No, yeah, that album was fire. Drake? Even that part where he did that, I'm starting to see spaceship. We both paused it and was like, oh, that's like Fabo. I'm geeked up. Then we turned it back on and he said it. I was like, see? We were like,
spaceships on Rosecrans.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that was like Fabo. Then I even heard like some Mac Dre in his flow in one of his songs.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, oh yeah, definitely.
Hey,
he went all over.
Definitely.
Hey, the album was already fire. I'm just saying, I'm not hating. If E40 would have popped out on one of them tracks, bro, it'd have been ridiculous, dude. Because he could have went on like 3 or 4 of them. You know what I'm saying?
He gave you something for everybody. He gave you something from our generation where we squabbled up, where we fought. Then he gave you something.
That's squabble up, though. That's squabble up.
Man.
Squabble up is the one, man. But it's West, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It was
West. That's why I had to wear the championship Dodger shirt, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I got a shirt so
I had to have the championship Dodger hat up in here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I had to represent just a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
I should have I'm gonna wear my shirt next time. My mom gave me a shirt with all of the old Lakers players on with Dodger jerseys on. It's hard.
That's what we do.
That is dope.
Kobe year. I need that. Yeah, I need that.
Hard.
All right, y'all. Well, it's been a real one. You know what I'm saying? It's been a fun, interesting show. We got definitely some clippable stuff. Sorry for the technical difficulties on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we will get it figured out. It's Sagittarius season up in here. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what
that is. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
It's Monday, but thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Ratchet ass motherfucker. Oh, I thought everybody was gonna be talking, so I thought I could say it when everybody was talking.
Everybody
got quiet. And I'm like, damn. I thought I could just slip it in there.
All I'm gonna tell you is that at some point you're gonna hear me like, you don't even drink, Jessica. Anybody else want some? It's gonna be me one of these days. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got Vegas in the future. We got Vegas coming up. So.
I only don't drink if I'm pregnant, so I'm drinking.
Oh damn it! Nope. Because she gonna bathe me to death. She gonna bathe me to death. Babe.
I don't know. I don't drink.
Babe. She gonna bathe me to death.
Because you can't drink either, and that's how you be.
Well, I don't drink.
Yes.
Y'all two can hang there.
Yeah.
If
I'm pregnant or if I'm nursing. That's the only 2 times I don't drink.
You see, now you believe me? Now she was up there taking people Jordan, the 4 foot.
Right.
All right, y'all. It's been real. We love you. We'll check you on the next one. We'll see you maybe Friday. You know what I'm saying? Sagittarius stand up. LA stand up. San Bernardino stand up. San Diego stand up. West Coast. We out. Peace.